Hi everybody, and welcome back to Hex Token channel. Your host Superman. Now in this video we're going to talk about Pulsechain and something very important that you'll need to do if you want to qualify for the biggest airdrop in crypto history. So here is Pulsechain's goals. It's going to be launching sooner than later, and of course the founder is Richard Hart. We wait upon him to announce the actual launch date, but in the meantime there's some things that you can do in terms of qualifying for the Pulsechain launch. Now obviously it's going to be the first system state copy of Ethereum, and of course you can see here it's going to enrich ERC20 and NFT holders. So the launch of Pulsechain is the largest airdrop in crypto history. Thousands of Ethereum based tokens and NFTs receive their free Pulsechain versions. This is the new gold rush, contains the value discovery of thousands of tokens and NFTs on Pulsechain. If you always wanted to be a whale in a certain ERC20 or NFT, maybe you can be now. And basically Pulsechain will re-enable priced out use cases. Instead of launching empty, Pulsechain brings the ETH system stake and of course ERC20s. This rewards holders and founders of Ethereum based projects, so it's a very big deal. The first system stake copy ever of Ethereum, and of course it's going to bring over all the ERC20s, 721s, 1155 contracts, all those are going to be called PRC20s, PRC 721s, etc. So it's a very, very big deal. All you're going to have to do is add the mainnet, Pulsechain mainnet, when it gets forked over, and of course you can just add the network to your MetaMask and switch over and see your copies on Pulsechain. Very, very big deal. Now the other thing, of course, is that you'll never want to leave Pulsechain because it's going to have lower Pulsechain fees and serve more users. Pulsechain increases the throughput of Ethereum 4 times by using 3-second block times compared to Ethereum's approximately 13 seconds. It's also going to remove proof of pollution because by replacing proof of work miners with proof of stake validators, Pulsechain doesn't burn waste any energy, making it environmentally friendly. So we'll move to a full proof of stake. It's also going to have the native token. It's going to PLS, just like ETH is the native token on Ethereum. PLS will be the native token on Pulsechain. It has 0% inflation, and of course validators only earn fees, and 25% of the fees are burnt to reduce circulating supply. So really the supply just decreases over time, making the underlying native token very, very desirable indeed and valuable. Pulsechain's native token PLS can be staked and delegated to validators that reward the delegators with the largest percentage of fees. So it's really, really good for general users of the chain to be able to validate with this stake with delegate to the validators and earn a little bit of a reward there for that. Now obviously to get hold of this airdrop, you need to make sure that you've got the ERC20s, 721s, etc. that you want to have before Pulsechain gets forks Ethereum. And of course that's coming up pretty soon, I would imagine. We'll wait for Richard Hart, the founder, to give us the final date. The second thing you need to do, and this is very important, not only do you have to make sure you got the assets that you want on Ethereum. So if you've got assets on other chains, you want to get them forked over or copied over in the biggest airdrop in crypto history, you need to bring those, take those over from other chains onto Ethereum. Maybe you've got other EMV chains, maybe Polygon, Phantom, and others, BSC, whatever you got on, you need to get those bridged over back to Ethereum, and so you've got them on Ethereum for the fork. You also need to, if you've got assets on centralized exchanges, you need to get those off if you want to guarantee that you're going to get those copied over to the Pulsechain. So whatever value you've got over there, you get copied over to Pulsechain. Very important. Remember, everything on Pulsechain starts at the value of 0, but of course it's going to be bid up through the markets on what we call Pulsex, which is kind of like Uniswap or PancakeSwap, but Pulsex will be the exchange for Pulsechain, and it's a big, big deal. Assets will get priced up from 0, and so your airdrop will start gaining value as the market starts doing price discovery. So it's going pretty incredible. The biggest airdrop in crypto history. Make sure you get your stuff off other chains and also off decentralized exchanges because you can't be guaranteed that they'll give you the Pulsechain copies. In fact, if history says anything, that won't happen. So if you want to make sure you get the airdrop and it's yours, get them into onto the ETH chain, and you need to have a wallet that controls a wallet address that you control the keys of. So it's very important. Typically, obviously, people use MetaMask or something like that to interface with the Ethereum blockchain. As long as you're trying to control the keys to those wallets and the coins that are in them, you'll control the coins on Pulsechain when they get forked over or copied from Ethereum. So very, very big deal. Just wanted to give that quick heads up, getting ready for Pulsechain and getting the most value. Pulsechain airdrop, biggest first system stake copy in Ethereum, and of course the biggest airdrop in crypto history. the biggest yield farm in crypto history potentially, and of course the fastest way to mass adoption with the official Pulse ramp bridge. It's going to be a fun time, so make the most of it. This is really the biggest opportunity, I would say, in crypto moving ahead. Obviously, nothing on this video is investment advice. You must do your own due diligence, so get in there and find out a lot more, learn a lot more about Pulsechain. It's coming soon, and I hope you enjoyed this one. Bye for now. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, hit the bell, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one.